So man,
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler is out there with Peyton. Then there's Brandon
I
Podziemski.
have
Then
another
there's
question.
Moses Moody.
I'll tell you what
And it's Green in at the 5. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got 14 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easy. At some point, defensively, you have to take something
To
lottery
stop
method.
the run.
Pick 3 lottery
That shot misses.
rundown.
And that one
Pick
gives them
three
a
lottery
+5
rundown
rebound
example.
advantage, Kevin.
Pretty
Give me
clear.
an example
They're
of a pick
dominating that area. They've
three
come out with
lottery
a lot more energy
rundown.
and effort so far.
Give me an
Warriors
example
trail
of
by 10.
Give
And
me
now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, be ready. Guys?
Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jock Landale's checked in for Brooks. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. Bucket is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Healed the pass to Butler. Good work defensively by Smith.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Whitmore. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 12-point Rocket lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Butler. Green breaking loose. Butler getting it done. What a move that time.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now Whitmore outside Green. Lets it go with a 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Butler against Eason. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Doing like a game of 1, 2,
Whitmore
3.
finds Green. The 3.
Yeah, right. 1 to the first.
Rebound
2
by
to the
Butler.
second, 3 to the third.
Warriors
So they
trail
get
by
it
8.
starting to run down to 7:42.
Moody the pass to
So-
Hield.
They gave you a starting number
153 left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
Yeah.
And what a show of
You do
agility
+1
by
to the
Hield,
first
getting
number.
around the
And
contact
that goes to
there
8.
and right to his
It's
finish.
4 goes to 6. And
Pass
the
to
2 goes
Landale.
to a 5.
And
It's
here
gonna
is
be
Green.
+1, +2,
Now
+3.
Smith, defended by Butler. Whitmore with it, 6 to shoot. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Whitmore's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Really.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 59 seconds left in the first quarter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They
317,
came
you
out
said?
with guns
The
blazing.
3-1-17
Golden
to add
State moving
3,
it around.
add 1, add 7.
Here's Butler. On it from 12. And it's 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Which is telling you to add 3, add 7.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Butler. Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Butler deciding where to go with it. Green with the screen on Thompson. Butler from outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sengun. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Pass to Moody. Hayden with it. Down low. Here's Butler. Off with the layup.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Screen by Sengun. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
It's his first trip to the line. Smith checked in for Houston. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Butler converts it over the defense.
Boy, I like the way Butler is just patient in his release. Doesn't allow the defender to affect his shot.
And here is Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Green. Now, here's Moody. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Moody's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet passes to Sengun. Thompson outside. Here's Sengun. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Moody. Butler with the ball. Rebound by Smith.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Van Vliet. Podziemski grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Moody finds Podziemski. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Thompson left side. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Podziemski, the bounce pass. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
1:07 left now here in the second. Pass to Payton. Back to Butler. From past the arc. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
Green against Şengün. Smith outside. Now Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. And it's Houston with another.
Fred Van Vliet has his fingerprints all over this one. Just dominating the defense right now.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 11-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Green in for Jabari Smith. And the Warriors also making a change. On the heel, he's checked in for Moody. Here's Van Vliet. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Butler from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Houston. Outside, Green. Curry looking it over. Butler from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Easton passes to Thompson. Now, here's Şengün. Guarded by Green. Count it.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 11. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Eason against Kuminga. Pass to Green from outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Green with a screen on Curry. For 3, Van Vliet. Podziemski grabs the board.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Yep, it counts.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Jalen Green. Then for the Warriors, Moody's checked in for Green, and it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Van Vliet with the bucket.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Outside Butler. Over Şengün. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets leading by 10. Now, Whitmore, 14 points for him. And Van Vliet, here we go. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 23. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got 25 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Kuminga with it. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Van Vliet left side. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
It's stolen by Smith. Van Vliet outside. Jacks up a 3. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Up top, Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. 16 points for Cam Whitmore.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Here's Post. And here is Butler. Butler on the attack.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Holiday, the pass to Smith. Over Butler. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second bucket.
And just trying to contest that shot, the defender actually catches part of Smith, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Butler. Rockets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Whitmore. It's good from long range. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Hield outside. They set the screen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hield's got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Şengün finds Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. Houston moving it around. Pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. They get it back. Curry, good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Brooks outside. Thompson outside. And here's Brooks trying to find Green. He's got it now. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Rockets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted,
They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jalen Green.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Şengün, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Curry. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.